What the hell is that, bro? I think they are showing the Israeli side, but people are suffering on both ends, and you can only talk on social media, but these are the ones who are facing the real consequences of more. I think they should show the Iranian side too, because there also a lot of bombardment has been done by Israel. So this is a
חברים, אף אחד שלא יישאר פה, כולם לכיוון שם. בואו לפה, לכיוון רובין, כולם ללכת לכיכר לשם, אף אחד לא יישאר פה. יש לנו פה שתי רכבים שנפגעו, כוחות של קריית גת כיבוי נותנים מענה לכיבוי הרכבים. יש לנו פה פגיעה בבית כנסת, פגיעה בבתי קרקע, כוחות של קב"א קריית גת נותנים מענה לכיבוי עכשיו של שתי רכבים בוערים, ככל הנראה כתוצאה מרסס. יש לנו פה פגיעה במבנה כמו שאתם רואים, כוחות מתחילים גם בסריקה למציאת לכודים, פצועים, המון כוחות נמצאים במקום.
See in the comments, see what people are talking about. I don't know which country they belong to, but we're talking about sporty.
Match found. Introverse research causing massive catastrophes. Imagine that. Now we Class placed.
Impressive. Hola. Hola.
Reloading. Here. Enemy spotted.
Hawk out! Blinded.
Last player standing. Spike planted. Long. Good, aren't I?
Introverse breach detected. All security staff with level 6 clearance report immediately to level 1.
इकॉन है ना
Enemy spotted B.
ठीक है अभी भी 2 आई सो वन वुमेन देख लो
ए पे अभी तो कुछ
Reloading.
बी आ गई बी जेट भी आ गई
Ended.
नाइस वन
Reloading. Hawk out! Blinded.
शोल्डर पे दे दो
Cutting their
Here.
vision.
Enemy
Nice
spotted B. Spike down B.
ये जो शायद मिड से आएगा
हां 60 है आई सो 47 जेट
Careful here.
पीछे देखो बोबा
One enemy remaining.
नाइस
They think they put us in the dirt. They're gonna find out we weren't buried. Just planted.
Now we win.
At least they kept it interesting.
Uh, 40 है आई सो डोंट ब्रेक Then foots मत दे अंदर घुस जा वो मैं अंदर घुस गया
Hawk out!
प्लांट हो रहा है नाइस
Spike down B.
फक हुआ है
Careful here.
Hawk out! Blinded.
रोटेट कर रहे हैं
Reloading. Good hit.
Time to blend.
Reloading.
ब्रिम मिड देखना यार क्यों ब्रिम यार
Here.
मॉली करके वापस कर
ये ले मॉली करके वापस आना था ये ले
ले लिया
30 seconds left.
होल्ड स्काई होल्ड क्रॉस फायर स्काई आजा ब्रिम आजा दोनों यही है ब्रिम आजा दोनों यही है
Last player standing.
chill
This
bro.
place is nice, but not nice enough to die in.
Let's win and get out of here.
Enemy spotted mid.
It's you and me.
B jo.
Reloading. Enemy spotted mid.
Nice one guys.
Spike down mid.
Hawk out. Hawk out. Blinded.
One enemy remaining.
Time to hunt.
48. Deep है. वो वुल्फ है बेसिकली कुछ ज्यादा.
Last player standing.
Hold.
You will not
30 seconds left.
रोटेट कर रहा है.
रोटेट करेंगे. ये जाएंगे. One.
Spike planted.
अगले बंदे.
इधर से जाना चाहिए.
इधर. Shift.
रोटेट करूं.
Clutch.
Stay in range of my stim beacon, and we'll mow them down.
Let's kill this competition.
Go ahead. Stand your ground.
Enemy spotted. B.
Spike planted.
Hawk out. Blinded. Hawk out. Blinded.
Last player standing.
Gunner.
They brought weapons made of metal to kill me.
Ironic. All Radivore containment staff. The N35 remains unaccounted for in the hideout ring. This entity can disguise itself as any flora. We remove all plants from the list. They've taken enough. No more.
Seek them out. Found one.
There.
Now we're cooking.
पीछे खेल ब्रिम पीछे खेल
There.
ओके मिड पे है ए नहीं आ रहा है अभी मिड पे है
Last player standing.
I'm no doctor, but I can patch a bullet hole or two. Let me know if you need healing.
We will be hosting a cross-departmental mixer next week for all on-site teams.
I'll give their sage something to heal.
Can't use that.
देख पीछे खेलेगा थोड़ा.
Can't use that.
Sure.
Hawk out.
Spawn में Ash.
Spike planted.
Enemy spotted B. Sleep tight.
Nice. Diffuse plant कर दे. उधर अल्ट कर. अरे नहीं. Nice. सामने. करना diffuse. One
enemy remaining.
हो जाएगा. Nice. देखा. बढ़िया round.
I'm out of stuff. We got this.
Weapon.
I need a weapon. I appreciate that. Watch this!
Get out of my way.
No. Caution here.
It's you and me.
Back up.
50 man. घुस गए guys.
Last player standing.
Bed में थे तो 117.
They will cover!
Spike planted.
Okay, we know the drill. Stick to your roles and we'll crush it.
Impressive.
मत करो मार्शल मत करो. बाकी कर लो शॉटगन. साइड खेलो. क्या गया मल्टीपल स्मोक्स दे. ए पे स्मोक्स दे.
Hawk out! Blinded.
Enemy spotted mid.
Moment hit है.
टेबल पे है.
For the right.
Hawk out! Blinded.
दो साइड है. एक हेल्प है.
Last player standing.
I wasn't ready for that, yaar.
Let's ruin their day.
अरे बबुआ स्मोक नहीं आ रहा है टाइम पे साइड पे. इसीलिए घुस रहे हैं सब.
क्या ब्रो साइड है
करता हूँ फास्टर रोटेट कर.
पोस्ट प्लांट के लिए
ठीक है.
Find the weak point and break it.
प्लांट इन्होंने किया ही नहीं अभी तक किसी भी गेम में.
ये देखना डिफ्यूज किया था मैंने ही.
Yes, there. Impressive. Blinding. Nope. Impressive. Impressive.
Hawk out! Hawk out! Can't use that.
Impressive. There.
मिट जा रहे हैं.
Last player standing. Spike down B.
All
Snack time!
Sorry, only brought enough for me.
Right then. Let's go kill them. Multiple enemies B.
mid में बहुत.
Impressive.
My blind is dead. Impressive.
Enemy spotted B.
Spike
Go
down B.
ahead.
44.
Stand your ground.
Last player standing. Spike planted. Still in sight. One enemy remaining. Cutting their vision. My old friend.
Bye.
Don't insult me. Clutch. They're nothing to me. No. Last round before the switch.
Use everything you have. You lose it anyway.
I need a weapon.
It's you and me.
Spike down B.
Hawk out! Blinded. Hawk out!
Launching smoke.
Time to
Check
hunt.
करें क्या?
They're concussed.
Spike.
Last player
You will
standing.
not kill my allies.
30 seconds left. Switching sides.
Who am I kidding? My knees are gonna kill after this.
Stay safe.
Thank you.
Placing wall trap.
Feeling sight.
Spike drop.
Spike.
There. Hawk out! I'm out of stuff. Cutting their vision. There.
Go away.
Tailing over here.
Reloading.
Wall tripped.
One enemy remaining.
There.
Yikes. That's impressive. Impressive.
My smokes can block the enemy's line of sight. Once they're blind, we move.
Let's crack them open.
No. There.
Wall set.
Hawk out! Blinded. Cutting.
अरे भाई क्या लकी हुआ है ये।
One less.
क्या ही लकी हुआ है ये, माँ कसम।
Plant the spike.
Hawk out!
Spike planted.
Healing over here. One down.
Last player standing.
आराम से यार बैंड।
One enemy
Healer
remaining.
down.
साइड है साइड है। Let him tap, let him tap.
Clutch.
Ah, nice.
Get out.
Chet, you little ripper! That was insane! Keep it up, love.
Yes.
Nope. I'm lurking. I'm lurking.
Now we win.
Embarrassing. Reloading.
Next से देखना, next से देख। Nice. एक और आ रहा है, left से, भाई तेरे left।
Hawk out!
अरे this side.
Smoke's down.
Guys, इधर।
Enemy spotted.
Hawk out! Blinded.
Backside पे, jet backside पे। Fuck. और left में, sky, right.
Spike down B.
अब कुछ देखो तो यार तुम लोग।
One enemy
Fixer
remaining.
down. Wall tripped.
ए जाओ, मस्ती में जाओ, बी मत जाना।
Flash placed. Plant the spike. No charges.
30 seconds left.
Plant the spike. Launching thorn.
Spike planted.
more thorns. Thorns activated. Blinding. Good hit.
Last player standing.
वाह क्या बात शानदार शानदार शानदार थ्रो शानदार थ्रो
Clutch.
Remember to talk to each other out there. If we communicate, we win.
Enemy killed.
Last player
है
standing.
ना भाई यार
Spike down A.
उसको ना पुश करो ना उसके ऊपर अकेला है तो नहीं नहीं वो तो मर गया पता नहीं क्या खेल रहे डर डर के तो खेल रहे हो गेम
These parasites aren't going to take one step past this place. Here. Here. Time to mobilize my pack. Watch this.
Enemy spotted mid.
फ्लैश कर
Enemy spotted mid.
Hawk out. Hawk out. Blinding the vision.
Still in sight.
heal this guy heal this guy heal this guy heal this guy heal this guy heal this
Spike down B.
You will not kill my ally. My ult's ready.
50 50
Last player standing.
There's another. One dead. That's 3.
oh fuck बचा मतलब
One enemy remaining.
4 down.
कट दे
I can be so much
crazy
more.
crazy crazy भाई ढंग से खेलो यार जीतना है अगर तो
I learned something.
करना है तो बढ़िया खेल रहे हो पांच राउंड एस थोड़ी मारेगा इसका इस राउंड में इसमें रुक पा
I got yous, okay?
तुझे कुछ तो दूंगा
All set.
Go ahead. Stand your ground.
Hawk out. Hawk out.
Still in sight.
Blinding crack. Flashing.
There.
इसो साइड खेल रहा है इसो साइड खेल रहा है बैक साइड है इसो बैक साइड
Cutting their vision.
Berry.
Enemy spotted.
कवर कवर कवर कवर कवर कवर कवर हां है अरे 135 है यार क्या है ओवन 35 है 135 है बैक साइड
One enemy remaining.
Trained you.
बढ़िया
You hate this happen, Sage.
Reloading.
Healing over
Gun
here.
here. Gun here.
I demand what I'm owed.
यार उनकी इकोनॉमी तो फक है अरे थोड़ा सा स्मोक्स या तो इधर दे और इधर वाले इधर और इधर दे बिल्कुल साइड पे दे रहा है उनका फायदा है मेरे स्मोक्स में हां वही बिल्कुल क्लोज आके स्पैम कर देंगे सब पूरी टीम निपट जाएगी एक स्पैम में आगे जाके हेल्प करना भाई आगे जाके
trap.
Close. Hold. Back side देखना बस. एक जना back side देखो ताकि hold करो.
मैं देख रहा.
भाई salt मार.
Hawk out! Enemy spotted.
ओए पीछे बैठा है.
Spike down B. Last player standing.
It's you and me.
One enemy remaining.
Side है. Right.
Match point.
Don't sit down. We're not done yet.
Jet B push कर दो ताकि hold करो.
Done.
Now?
Back to it.
ताकि यहाँ पे hold करो. Jet को push कर दो. hold करो. A से push आ रहा है. aim रखो बस. push आ रहा है A से. Jet push कर.
Spike down A.
जी.
Last player standing.
Here. I got the spike. Blocking sight.
Oh, तू पता था तू.
Defenders win. Match found. Select your agent. Match found. Choose your agent.
All right, where's the fight?
Hey, Phoenix. If I die, Viking funeral. All the way. Spike's here.
अब probably वाला attack us पर
Watching here. Enemy spotted B.
go दूसरा
Spike planted.
अभी तो भी plan दूसरा
Last player standing.
52
Be faster.
I'm twitchy here. Let's go already. Reloading.
Ada kau di.
Spike down B.
Reloading. Healing over here. Here.
Last player standing.
This is crazy. It feels like we've been doing this forever. Anyone else feel like that? Just me?
Who will I spot first? Spike dropped. I have the spike. You're out.
Dead! My ultimate
Heal up,
ready.
squad.
Multiple enemies A.
Watch your eyes! Reloading. Come on, let's go!
One enemy remaining. Spike down A.
Enemy A.
I got it!
Okay. Kata! Keep this momentum.
Nice, bro.
Reloading. Let me show you how the boss does it.
Watch this. Enemy spotted A. Heal up, squad. Night, night. Ooh.
One enemy remaining.
Spot planted.
Enemy mid.
Reloading. My territory, my rules. I have them now. Reloading.
Mid bro.
Looks like I was the stronger one. Deadlock's wires are obnoxious. Shoot them for me, yeah?
I need a drop. Cheers.
Fight harder.
finished.
Nice. Go, go, go.
Plant the spike. My ultimate's ready.
Spike planted.
One enemy
One
remaining.
down.
Flawless.
Jet, don't slow down for us. My creatures move fast. They'll keep up.
Reloading.
Bro, can someone watch flank?
The hunt begins.
Come on, let's go!
Dynamite.
Reloading.
Spike down B. One enemy remaining.
No charges left. Blocking sight.
Spike planted.
Careful. Run. Run, bro.
I'll find you.
Take aim, then fire. Let's not complicate it.
Chamber, I make space, you hold it down.
Hawk out! Where are you?
Here. Reloading.
Hawk out! Blinded.
Play.
Spike down B.
Yeah, you fully. What are you, bro?
One enemy remaining.
Triple,
Let's see,
baby! That's it, break time. My ultimate's ready.
Damn right we're crushing it.
They are so dead.
Joey, try to go.
Let's go for the throat.
Thank you, Heavy. Hello.
Come on, let's go! Someone's mid.
My ult's ready.
To me.
Where are you?
Many me.
I'm enjoying this.
One enemy remaining.
Last me.
Here.
That's me.
matter.
Here. Plant the spike.
I can hear. Yeah.
Okay, okay.
Thirty seconds left.
Spike planted.
Reloading.
It's the last of them.
It seems these strangers want me dead.
Kandila.
I need a drop. Cheers.
Focus now. Eyes off me.
Marked one.
Found one. There's another. Three for three. Hawk out.
Planted.
Three.
Last player standing.
Not a serial. Fast ni bau. Pinag yan na to na
I'll
sayang gawa.
outshine all their radius.
Let's go in.
Okay, okay.
I need a drop.
Let's go.
Cheers.
Our spike carrier is killed. I got the spike.
Spike down A.
Blinded. Blocking sight. Hawk out. One down. Healing over here.
Left.
Heal up, squad.
Last player standing.
Sorry.
My territory, my rules.
İyi geceler.
Wind, show me where to go.
I need a drop. Cheers.
Don't give them ground.
Flash. Someone's beat.
Hawk out. Blinded. I'll find you. Hawk out! The hunt begins. Taken out. Take them!
One enemy remaining.
Heal up, squad.
40.
I would apologize to them, but they're dead.
Last round in the half.
Buy the best guns you can.
I need a drop.
Cheers.
Stay focused.
Yeah. Open B, careful.
Here.
Yeah, yeah.
Here.
Where are you?
Lock in sight.
Rain is down.
Hawk out!
Carrier is killed.
Spike down B.
Hawk out!
Watch your head.
80. Omen.
Enemy spotted B. Watch this.
One enemy remaining.
My ultimate's ready.
Let's play OP.
You go ahead, bro. I'm low.
Come on, let's go.
B main dulu. Yeah, got OP. Yeah, under. I got flash.
Going up. Someone's B. Flash.
30 seconds left. Last player standing. Clutch.
Bro. Why?
Switching sides.
Phoenix, you're killing it out there.
Hey, bro. We can win this, bro. Let's win, guys. Please.
Yeah.
I was going for trade and got trade.
Hey, mini.
Careful now.
Hawk out! Blinded. One dead.
Spike planted.
Got him. Here.
One enemy remaining.
Nice. Don't fall though.
Nice. 78. Guys, don't. Nice. Nice.
Buy stuff, ka-ching, little skrrr, get me done. Yeah?
Good work. Don't screw it up.
Careful mid. Maybe mid.
Stay down.
Yeah, maybe mid.
3 mid. Go away.
Go away.
Spike down A.
Multiple enemies A.
One enemy remaining.
Enemy spotted A.
Nice.
That's done. Quick break.
Nice.
We know what we're doing. Trust each other and we'll be fine.
I need a drop. Cheers.
Hey, footstep.
Enemy spotted A.
Someone's mid.
Multiple.
Many A.
Hawk out!
Then A.
Spike planted.
Bro.
Enough!
You fucking spray. Oh my god.
Hawk out!
Take push up.
Reloading. One enemy remaining.
Where are you?
That's the
Going up.
Watch one.
Nice. Yeah.
My ultimate's ready. We good.
Dreams are a funny thing. One little twist, and it all turns dark.
Don't hold back.
Footstep A.
Hawk out! Blinded! Sleep tight! My ult's ready.
I can't.
One enemy remaining. Spike planted.
No reform, guys. I see. 80.
Hello, bro. 7 plays, bro.
My ult's ready. Oh, was that important?
Careful now.
One dream ends.
Sorry, Jet, just for fun.
Yeah.
I need a drop. Cheers.
Oh yeah! Monster on the loose!
Someone's mid. No, I don't.
Nice.
Enemy B.
Seek them out! Found one!
Spike down B.
Going from mid to B.
One enemy remaining.
Nice.
Here. Easy, man. There can only be one.
Match point.
Their spirit is cracking. Now shatter it. Reloading. Reloading.
Where are they?
Bro, can you hear me? 7K.
My territory, my rules!
Spike down mid.
Enemy spotted A.
One by one!
Here. Nice guy.
Ở bên gì đây?
Last player standing.
Nice play. Oh, only one. We can win this.
Yeah.
Y'all better keep up.
Can drop sky.
I need a drop. Cheers.
I have extra money.
Help a girl out, would ya?
Sky.
Cheers, mate.
Okay, nice.
Find the weak point and break it.
B.
Hawk out! Blinded. One down.
Nice.
Marked one.
On me.
Hawk out! Blinded. Good bird.
My ultimate's ready.
Spike down mid. One enemy remaining.
Shit. That motherfucker 40.
Hey. It's the
30 seconds
I
left.
think rotate B.
Maybe B. B, guys, B. Okay, B.
Joker.
10 seconds left.
Time to hunt.
Defenders win.
We're calling team meet.
Oh, you get cool. Nice. Bila mo dapat matanggal bro bilan.
Match found.
Nah, voice ne.
මේ මස් මොක් ගන්න වෙල්ලි කට
අර ලංකාවේ දසයි
කවුද මෙයා ගන්නද කවුද ගුරුගේ ගන්න සමට
එහෙනම් මම ඕන්නම් මේ ප්ලෑන් ගේම් බා ස්ප්ලිට් නේ යන්නේ මම මොකක්ද ගහන්න බෑ මට පුදුුණක් නෑ මචං බොරු කියන්න ඕනේ මස් මොබ්බෝයි ඩුවලිසුයි ගන්න කමන්න එක
හදිසියෝයි
යම්මක් කල්ල මේ ගුරුගේට ගියපන් කොට අනල් දැන් ඉවරයිනේ 12න් පස්සේ අන්ලිමිටඩ් නෙන්න පුළුවන් මම වොයිස් එකට කවුද දිලා
ඊට මැසේජ් එකක් දාන්න
නැත්නම් උඹ මේ ඩිස් එකේ දින්නේ මම ඩිස් එකට
නෑ නෑ ඩිස් එකේ නෑ ඩිස් හිටියොත් මට හදමුද වෙනවා
ඉස්සු ගොර වෙන ලස්සනක් කුය පස්ස ජාතික වස්තුවක්
කේයෝ ඉන්නවා කොතම වෙලා එනවාද
කේයෝ තමයි පොඩ්ඩක් කේස් එකකට ඉන්නේ අම්මා කළු යකෝ අපි කලින් එක ස්මෝක් නැතුව ගැහුවේ මම බලන් ඉන්නේ නෑ මම මේ ක්ලව් පික් කරන්න හදලා මම ඊටසේ ෆීනික්ස් පික් කරේ බං
ස්මෝක් නෑ
පස්සේ දැක්කේ ස්මෝක්
සිරාවට ඒ ලෝම් ප්ලේ කරක හොඳම අපි
මමත් ටික මොකා දෙකා වගේ ඉස්සරහටම කඩාගෙන යනවා රේන අහුවෙනවා මචං හැම පාරම
अबे कर हॉटस्टार 9816 हाँ साले वही है ना जो मेरा नंबर है मैं तो यहाँ अभी तो मैं यहाँ ये कर रहा हूँ तुम
ඔය ටයිම් ගන්න මෙච්චර ගුරුගේ මේ මීමික මැද උන් කර ඕෆ් කරත් දන්න
That wind girl is so jumpy, so annoying. My poor tripwires.
ගෝස්ට් ස්කින් නැන්නද කාගාව ගුරුගේ නැද්ද ලෙජන්ඩ් ගිහිල්ලා පටන් ගත්ත ගමන් කොල්ල ගිහිල්ලා දෙන්නෙක් නෑ
ඈ අරු කොහොද ගියේ එක වරු දේ පාන්දර
फ्रॉड का कॉल क्या है
මොනාව
ඕක යනවා ඕකන අම්මට හුදු වෙනවා
Spike down B. Don't resist.
මොකක් කරුණා එතන
Last player standing.
ආරුගේ ෆයිබර් ලයින් එක ඩිස්කනෙක්ට් කරලා තියෙනවා ආස්මි Asmiu. Oh my god.
වැහෙනවද?
පුරුගේ fiber line one disconnect කරලා තියෙනවා.
මේ මගේ කනෙක්ෂන් ගියා ගියාම
I have the spike.
බලාගෙන
30 seconds left.
පැපැත් ජෙටා හිටියේ බම් මේ මෙන්න මෙහි හිටියේ මට ගහත්
Spike planted. One enemy remaining.
යකෝ ඌ එතන සප්පර ගන්නට බා.
Auto, nice man.
My heart's racing.
Nice.
It's too lucky.
That was incredible, Reina.
Yammak
And they call me the monster.
පිස්සු පොර වෙන ලස්සන ඔය පස්ස ජාතික වස්තුව.
කොහෙන්ද මම හොයාගත්තේ? ඉන්න හම්බෙන්නේ.
නයිද? යයිදෝ.
බලනිකම් ප්‍රෙඩා
අර එකපාරට උඹලා මැරුණේ කොහොමද මම මේ මෙතන ඉඳන් අතනට එන්න බැරුව හිටියේ පොඩ්ඩක්.
ඒ අර මේ මාතේ.
Shadows traveling.
Enemy A. Cutting their vision.
කොමෙන් ඉන්නවද? හොයදුනා.
Spike down B.
අරුගා වැන්ටල් එක මට කරගන්න වංගා තිබ්බේ මම ෆෝන් ගන්න
මම මවුස් පැඩ් එක සෑහෙන
ඔය දාන්න එපා
කරගෙන නැහැ බං මගේ.
Omen killed.
ඔය මවුස් පැඩ් එක අවුල්ුත් මවුස් එක කරගෙන නැහැ ගියා. දැක්කද අපේ වාසිය.
අර මගේ කනෙක්ෂන් ගිහිල්ලා තා භයංකර තත්ත්වයක් උදා වෙලා තියෙන්නේ. රේස් ගාව වැන්ඩල් එකක් තියෙන්නේ. අපේ ඔමෙන්ගේ වැන්ඩල් එක. අපිට දාල්ක මෙහෙන් දාන්න කිව්වා.
Phoenix. 30 seconds left. My ult ready.
Nice one. එතන තමයි මේ රේස් අරුත්තිගේ KO හිටියේ.
One enemy remaining.
අතෝ nice one එක.
You see?
ඔකදුනේ.
Ordinary.
ඔය පැත්තේ ලර්ක් එකක් යනවාද මම මේ පැත්තේ යන්නම් මොනවද?
මන්නේ බලන්න කියන්නේ මට මේ ජොයින්ට් එකක් වැදිලා ඉන්න බැරුව ඉන්නේ ඔය.
මට සැපේ ශ්‍රී ලාංකිකේ.
උඩ දිගේ කරද බං? පේනවා ඇති. මම කලින් ගේම් එක ගහලා මට ස්ට්‍රෙස් වෙලා හිටියේ මම ඇත්ති වෙලා හිටියේ ගේම් එක. නෑ ලෝකවල නෑනේ. නෑ මේ මොරාපා අම්මට සිරිස්.
මේටා
කොහෙද?
Cover going out.
අමාරු හැබැයි. අම්මාලගේ. අම්මටයි.
මෙතන ඉන්නවා දාන්න එපා. ඇවිල්ලා බලන්න.
ඔරගෙඩි. මම හුත්තේ මවුස් එක කරගෙන ආවා. 80යි. 80ට.
Spike down B.
අධ්‍යය උතර ඉපේ.
අඩු.
Last player standing.
මේ රේස් එක ඉස්සයි බා. රේස් ලෝ ඉන්නේ පස්සේ ලෝ මේකත් තියෙන ජත් එක.
Thirty seconds left. Still in sight. Fire in the hole! Have one enemy remaining.
අම්මට
Nice, right,
බැක්
nice,
තිබ්බන ඌවත් කරන්න බා. ඌවත් ගන්න
ඕබයක් එතන ඕබයක් තිබ්බන කියලා.
ඔබෙන් මට නෑ වුනේ මගේ දෙකම ඉවරයි.
Reloading.
අස්මී ගණ්ඩලා දෙන්න.
I need this. My thanks.
මගේ පින් යනවා බං අර රේස් කාරේ ෂොට් ගන්න කරන්නේ.
No prisoners.
අපි මේ මම්මෙනි. උඹල මේ AN try කරනවා. AN try කරනවා මං එන්නම් පැත්තෙන් ගහගෙන. ඒ ස්මෝක් දාලා තියන අරට යන්න. මට සිදිනවා.
Cover going out.
අරු අතන.
ලෝල්.
Enemy spotted A.
ඒ ඔබ රීලෝඩ් කරේ. රීලෝඩ්.
බොරේ අර ඔබ ගේම් මේ විතරෙන් විදියක් නැහැ නේ.
චේම්බර් මේ මොනවද ටනල් ඉන්නේ බා.
ඔරි හුකනවනේ.
Spike down A.
ඌ ටනල් ඉන්නේ ඉත වොයිස් ඩිඇක්ටිවේට් තු.
දුවවනම් මේක ගහලා බා. දැන් කරගෙන බෑ අරුන්.
Last player standing.
නයිස් ලේ.
දුන්නේ බෑ ඒක.
30 seconds left.
දෙන්න ඉවත්.
බා මේ මෙතන ඉඳන් ගියා.
ගලනවා ගිල්ල ගන්නවා.
දැන් මොකද සේල් කරන්නේ?
අයි සෝ.
ආරේන පුතේ ආව. නයිස්.
Adi, again. Their fear is a track, and the track.
බල කියන්න මොare.
I need this. My thanks.
අද මට මේ ගහන්න පුරුදු නැති කැරක්ටර් එකක් නේද මේක ගන්න ඕක. මට ස්මෝක් ගහන්න දිවා කරා.
ඉඹ වෙන්දරේ බේර් ගහන ක්ලෝන් එක ගහන.
My camera is destroyed. Enemy spotted A.
මේ බොත්තන සද්දදාන් ෆීඩ්.
මේ කොමෙන්ට් නැහැ.
මට ස්මෝක් නෑ. හරි ෂෝයි.
Spike down B.
අම්මලා සිරි සද්දෙද්ද මාක් කෑවා.
මේ රේස් තතුරුයි බා. හැන්ඩල් එකක්.
මේ ගහගෙන ගියපුඩි මොකක් කරුණා?
කොමෙන්ට් නැහැ බා.
ඔද්ද බා.
අඩෝ නයිස් බා.
Last player standing. Resource.
නයිස් පිටිපස් හිටියා. නයිස්. කොමෙන්ට් නැහැ.
Together fade. We will show
මම සයිට් එකට යන්න. එනවා මට ස්පයික් එක දෙනවා මේක මෙහෙම ගහන්න. ගුරුගේ. තැහෙන්නේ නැහැ. මේ මට ස්මෝක් කරගෙන හරියට. ස්මෝක් එක දාලා තියා.
bro. Comment go A with Reina. That never ලංකාවේ නෙවෙයි මම
Can't use that.
Nice.
Here. Shadows traveling.
I know. Spike down A.
I know ගියා. සයිට් එකට යන කවුරුද නැනේ හිටියේ නෑ. ලාන් කරනවා.
Shadows traveling.
हो गया.
Stealing sight.
Smoke net, the smoke the hang are hit.
You are powerless.
Sorry, kinda.
Aduh, gahaba. ඒ පාලෙන් පාල මීට් පාලෙන්.
One enemy remaining.
My ult is ready.
නයිස් බ්‍රෝ. මම උදේලාට කේවට ගැහුවා.
I'll find you.
Please do not mistake my smile. I take this all very seriously.
කොහොමද සයිඩ් පුෂ් කරන්න?
Reloading.
මේ ගන්න එක තියෙනවා මේ ගන්න එක රීපෝට් කරලා.
Reloading.
මේකෙන් ගහලා බලන්න.
Reloading.
නෑ ඔය එහෙම සීන් එකක් තියෙනවා එල්ල ෆ්‍රේම් එකේ කැරි අවුල්.
ඔව් මේකේ රීකෝයිල් වැඩි බා.
ෂොට්
Put down. Reloading.
ලොල් බා.
Can use that.
කෑව බම පකේ ගන්න.
I'll find you.
මේක ගියා හරි අල්ටි ගහලා.
We'll catch them.
ඔය අල්ටි ගියා හරි. මොය අල්ටි ගහලා. ඔය නෑ ඩිලාන් ඩිලා කියන්නේ. දැන් වැඩ නෑ කොල්ල ටික නෑ කොල්ල ටික දැන් නෑ.
Bring them down.
Stay inside.
Spike down B. Last player standing.
ඕ පුච්චනවා. ඕවා විතර ඉල වෙලව ගන්න. උගදයි.
අදෝ
උඩු.
ඔබ දැක්ක
what the
ප්ලාස්ටික් බෑග් එකකට ගියා වගේ වක් උඩ ගිහින්.
අඩු නේ ඊ ගහපු ෂොට් එක.
ඌ මේ
කැරක් ගෑවේ.
Reloading.
සේව් එකක් ගාමනේ.
සේව් එකක් කියන්නේ. මගේ අල්ටි එක රෙඩි.
Reloading.
දාසාට 100ක් තියෙන අය කරා නම්
මේ ස්මෝක් දාලා දියම් මෙතන ඒ හැගී දෙන්න.
Blinded.
හවුද බං RP
Shadows traveling.
Fire in the
ගම් ගන්නවා.
My ultimate is ready.
අක්ක තමයි අක්ක බලමු. ඕකෙදි උඹ. තරම් බේ කවුන්ට් එක. වෙපන් නැති බිනත්.
Reloading.
නෑ බං. යනවා.
Reloading.
යන්න බෑ. වෙපන් නෑ. උයි වදිනවා මට පුෂ් කරලා. මේ මෙතන යන්න බං. මෙතන යන්න හරි.
වෙපන් නැති බෑ.
හරියට බෑ. ඕමෙන් අතර ආතල්ලේ දියා. පිටලෙන් ඕමෙන් පොඩ්ඩක් පීකල් සද්ද දාලා කියමු මොනවා හරි.
ඕමෙන් ලංකාවේ නෙමෙයි කියලා මතක් වුණා අපේ මෝ.
අඩු ලංකාවේ නෙමෙයි.
නෑ අර කලින් මැච් එකේ ඉඳපු.
මේ උඹ යන්න එපා පේඩ් අල්ලන් හිටපන්.
30 seconds left.
Planted the spike.
කියනකෝ තිබ්නේ
මේ ආවා.
Cutting their vision.
ලුණ්ඩන මේක.
අඩෝ. ඒ ෆක්.
පින්න යනවා බම් මේ අංගො. පස්ස දාන්න.
Reloading. Reloading.
සයිපර් 141 එකක් ඇදිලා බෑ. ඔලුවට එකක් ඇදුණා.
අරුට වම මේ අරු මගේ මේ ට්‍රැප් එකට අහු වෙච්ච ඉඳ උට ගහ ගන්න බැරි.
ඒකනේ මේ අර ස්මෝක් දාලා දෙන්නෙත් නෑ. ඒකනේ සීන් එක පස් දෙනෙක් ගහන්න මොනවයි කොම් ගහන්න.
මට රුවාවේ නෑ. නයිස් බං.
Enemy B.
Nice.
Nice bang.
අරු යනවා රොටේට් වෙනවා. උකට ගහමු ගිහිල්ලා.
අම්මට ඔක්කොමලා
දෙන්න පොඩ්ඩක් යන්න දෙන්න.
Down B.
හෝල් කර අම්මට සිදින හෝල් කරගෙන කවුල් හෝල් කරගෙන.
අර මොමන්ට් ගත්තා මේක. අරු මං හිතන්නේ රොටේට් වෙයි බං ගොඩක්.
ජෙටාක 17යි. හලෝ. ප්ලාන් කරා.
Shadows traveling.
Rain inside, you plant.
30 seconds left.
Spike planted.
Reloading.
පල්ලෙහා මේ වැන්ඩල් එකක් තියෙනවා හැබැයි.
ජෙටාට තා පොඩ්ඩක් හොදින් තිබ්බේ. උමන් මේ වෙත් මේ බලන්න. උඩ.
ආහා. නයිස්. ඉතලගා. මේ ඔමෙන් ඉන්න දන පැන්තර්ම එකක් තියෙන පුළුවන් නම් ඒක දැන් බැරි වෙයිනේ.
Shadows traveling.
මෙදන්නේ ඕප් එක සේව් කරා.
Weapon. Or use a gun. Whichever.
I need this.
My thanks.
ඉන්න ඔය සීන් එකක් කරනවා.
අපි මිඩ් එකකින් යන්න මේ B එකට.
ඔතනින් පීක් කරනවා කියේ.
I will be their nightmare.
මෙතනින් පීක් කරා.
Cover going out.
අයියෝ මේ මොන හුත්තෙත්ද මම මේ ඉස්සුම්බන්නේ මේ කොහොමද ගන්නේ
Cover going out.
Someone is mid.
අබ්බෝ
Someone is mid.
අපිට ස්පෝන් කරලා අපි බ්ලයින්ඩ්
On my wire.
Oh shit.
Spike down mid.
අරනක කියා මොකද
Pathetic.
නයිස් බම් මේ මෙතන ඉන්නේ අනිත් පාගේ වෙනවා.
Last player standing. One enemy remaining.
නයිස් බම්.
මොයෝ හුකනවා මං කරගත්තා
30 seconds left.
ඌත ඒක රොටේට් වුණා කියලා බා
Looks composed.
රොටේට් එකම වින්නෝ
Reloading.
ඉත්තු හුත්
මේ අපි
අස්මේ මේ කේක් එකක් කොත්
ඔක දිනනවා
මේ යහුත් එන වැටෙන්න යන්නේ නැහැ ඉස්සෙක්ම ඕන
කවුද
මේ my time blocks කාර්යය
Cover going out.
වර බලපන් ඉතින් එතන ස්මෝක් කරා
අඩෝ ආ මේ කරා
හලෝ හීල් එකක් ගන්න කවුරුත් නැහැනේ
My ultimate is ready.
Can't use that. Shadows traveling. Enemy.
Where are you?
ඔයා මම ඉන්නේ මරන්න බා උඩ ආතොල දාන්න හීල් නැද්ද
ඒ මු දුවනවා
Spike planted.
ජෙටා
අන්න මේ රේසුත් මිඩ් බා මෙන්න මෙතන හිටියේ ආවා
One enemy remaining.
හරි
Last player standing.
නයිස් බා අනිකර කැරි එකක් කියන්නේ උඹ
Last round before the switch.
මට මේ
Buy the best guns you can.
Does anyone have funds?
Reloading.
aku umbla gaha umbla.
Does anyone have funds?
ගහනවා කියලා පෙවුනට ගහන්න නේද?
Merci.
පොඩි මෙව් එකක් දාන්න.
Cover going out. Careful there. Yet. Reloading.
අරන්ට දිනවා මචං.
Nightmare, take that! Mark 2.
I know exactly where you are.
Having their vision.
They will come.
Almost ready. One enemy remaining.
29 K 29
You are powerless.
Yeah, no. Ah. Nice.
Switching sides.
ප්ලාන් කරගෙන ඉඳලා
Wash up, man. Keep fighting.
මම මේ ෆේක් එකක් කරන්න ගියවන් මේ
දැන්න සයිට් අල්ලන් ඉඳහන් ඈ. සයිෆ් B අල්ලන් ඉන්නවා දැන්න අමාරුයි ඈ. ඇටැක් එක මොකක් කරේ කරත් ඒක වටේ ගිහිල්ලා ගහලා. මේකේ සයිට් එක ප්ලාන් කරොත් උඩයි ඒක. මුන් ඒ දන්න පුෂ් කරන් කියලා. ඔව් සයිෆ් අල්ලන් ඉන්නවා. මෙතන ෆේඩ් ඉන්න මිඩ් එක බලන්න චේම්බර්. අර තෝන උත්තර ගන්න ඉලා අපි ගමු. ලංකා නෙමෙයිනේ. කවුද? නෑ නෑ. පොර මේ කලින් මැච් දෙත්. ඌවගේ උදා කුර්කේ දෙන්නව නෑ. මේ අම්මට හොගන්න මෙහෙ.
Cover going out.
ඕල්ලේ.
Shadows.
Enemy A.
පුළුවන් අර
Bring them down.
Spike down A.
Reloading. ඒ නරු අනිත් පැත්තට 55යි 30යි.
Reloading.
Spike planted. Last player standing.
කොහෙන්ද බං ඒක දුන්නේ? ගහන්න ඕනේ හෙඩ්ෂොට් පාරවල් ටිකක් වදින්න ඕනේ. මේ රවුන්ඩ් එක ගහගමු බා.
Will they try the same old tricks?
ඕනේ. නැත්තම් ඒකුන්න සින්නක් තියෙනවා. මෙහෙම ඇරියට වෙපන් එකක් කරන් හිට දන්නේ නැහැ හොත් නෑනේ. තාම මේ ටික තියෙනවනේ. 3800ක් තියෙනවා.
Shadows traveling.
මේ නෑ.
කවුද බං මෙතනට ස්මෝක් කරන්නේ? අඩු ගහපන් ඔක්කොමලට වැදිලා තියෙන්නේ මගේ ට්‍රැප් වලට. අයිස් බං. අට උත්තර නෑ උත්තලට.
Spike planted. One enemy remaining.
අයිස් බං. අඩු ඔක්කොමලට ට්‍රැප් වලට ආවා.
මු තව හොයනවා හුත්ත කට්ටිය.
එතන වැන්ඩල් එකක් නම් ඒස් එකක් ඈ. ෂුවර් ඒස් එකක්.
Weapon here. Pry open their minds. Find the
මං
weakness.
හිතන්නේ දැන් නම්
කියන්න බෑ.
Reloading.
සී කොහෙද යකෝ තියෙන්නේ මිඩ් එකේ යෝන්න. අපි කුලි කාද? කොහොමද?
They are mine.
Cover going out.
මෙහෙ බා මෙහෙ. අම්මට හොඩු.
Enemies A.
rotate way. Oh. Bala mangina bale. Saife inna.
Spike down mid.
Guru के shape पे किधर बा?
One enemy remaining.
Nice ba?
Spike down mid.
Utte da made.
උරුගේ හරියට පුෂ් කරන් යන්නේ කොහෙද යන කෝර්නර් එක
30 seconds left.
You could never hope to match a Radiante. We're doing good. Let's do better. Just for fun.
මේ පැත්තට රැප් එකක් දාලා යන්නන්නේ.
ඕන එකක් ඕන.
Saife di belapang.
I'm Saife lagi.
Mehine ba inna.
Sorry ba.
Aruda arna anna gaana. Saife tele gaana adanne. Mini map එක
Aruda.
Stay in sight.
Spike planted.
Cover going out.
Okay,
ඌ එතනමයි හිටියේ බං. Nice ba.
Last player standing.
මට අර ඔබ් එකවත් ගන්න දෙන්න.
One enemy remaining.
Boy, Kelly බැයි ඔක්කොම දාපන්.
Where are you? Bring them down.
Bring them down. Dala ya.
Come on, please.
නැද්දව?
Nice.
බෑ
plate බා වේ.
අයියෝ බරත්.
I will take
උන් save round එකක් ගියා ඉතින්ලා.
මට එහෙමද?
Party save එකක් ගියා.
normal handle එකක් මට මොකද මේකෙන් ගන්න බෑ.
සමානනේ සීන් එක දින. කොච්චරම කරත් අස්මිත් normal handle එක හොයන්නවා.
මේ ඔය ඔනි වැන්ඩල් එක මට කොහොමවත් වදින්නේ නැහැ බා.
ඔනි නෙමෙයි මේක මේ රීප් එක බා.
shadows traveling.
අඩෝ රීව් එක තියෙනවද මොකක්ද? ඔය පැත්තේද?
ඔව්.
එනවා. ඩෙඩ් බොඩියක් හොයලා දියා.
බඩත් තින් අර කවුන්ටර් කියලා ගන්න. ඉරේට.
Cover going out.
රෙක්ස් මන්දද?
ආව. උඩට ගියා. සේජ් උඩ. සේජ්
39.
සේජ් මේ ජෙට්.
Type 39.
Where is everyone hiding?
අයියෝ.
See nothing.
ඒ ඔතන හිටපා මම යන්න.
ඔව් යන්න බෑ. උඩ යන්න.
යන්න. යන්න.
30 seconds left.
අරහෙ බලන්න මම මේ ආව බ්ලොක් කර
B
ඔව් B
One enemy remaining.
නෑ මේ නෑ දැම්බේ තම
10 seconds left.
ඔය ඔතලා ට්‍රැප් එකක් මෙතන දාලා ගියා.
They think they know pain. They can't begin to comprehend it.
Fight එකට එන්න දුන්නේ අරුන් දුන්නේ නා.
මං ගියර අස්සෙන් වතුර අස්සෙන් ගියා. ස්නයිපර් ඉන්නවා නම් ගොඩ ෂොට් නතු කරනවා. උඹ කටේ ෂොට් ගන්නවා.
Shadows traveling.
ඕම් එකක් තිබුණා නේද ටික ගන්න තිබ්බ.
මේ පැත්තේ වගේ. මේ පැත්තේ.
ඉතින් මිඩ් එකට හලවන්නේ.
On my way.
අඩෝ හත.
Fire in the hole!
Can't use that.
ආයිස් බං ගුරුගේ.
Spike down B.
මේ ඔමෙන්ට ඇදලා තිබ්බේ.
Cover going out.
Spike is B. Marked one.
One enemy remaining. Spike down B.
Call it out.
Save එකක් කියලා දෙන්නේ. Save එකක්.
Weak points. If one link breaks, the rest will follow.
Ga. මේ මම. ඕක් එක.
ඕක්. එක මහන්තය ඕක් තමා.
ටෝප් ගහලා එන්නේ උදේ.
උට ඕකෝයි ෂොට් ගන්නෝ යෝ ගහනවා බං හොඳට.
ඔව් අම්මා ෂොට් ගන් ගහනවා.
Cover going out.
ආයනවා බං ඕක ෂොට් ගන් ගහනවා.
සලනෝ බං ගිහිල්ලා.
උඩේන අපි එන මම එනකන් ඉන්න අල්ලා.
අම්මට හුදු වෙනවා.
තානේ දීලා උඹට ගහපේ මට අත් දුන හොත්.
අඩෝ සයිබ.
උදේ එක්ක
කොහෙන්ද
නෑ.
බයි?
ඒ ඔඩෝ
ඔර චොට් එකක් ගන්නනේ.
I know exactly where you are.
Can't use that.
Cherry line up.
Spike planted. Can't use that. Last player standing.
Kamu නැතිලා ගහන්න
ඕපේ ගත්තා.
Until I
ඒ උන් කොමන්ගේ මේ අල්ට දිනවා ඈ.
ඒර උනේ මගන් හරියට
ඉන්න.
තාපයක් කරනවා මේ නෑ.
මම බීන්.
අපේ ඔමනේ අල්ට
ඒ යනවා. මිඩ් බලනවා.
අපේ ඔමන්ගේ තල්ට දිනවා බෑ.
Time to work.
ඒ ඔමෙන් යාළුවෙක් දෙවිතර වැඩක් නෑ මට.
Shadows
අමේ
traveling.
කනවා.
ඒ බා මම මෙතන ස්මෝක් කරා.
I'll find you.
Watch them run.
මේ සංගපාතාවේ
අරුන්ගේ ස්පෝන් ස්පෝන් අපේ එක අම්මට සිරියනවා මිඩ් එක.
Spike planted.
Get in. Shadows traveling. Blinding. Cover going out.
අඩෝ ඒක තමයි මේ හුත් වෙපෙන එක වල.
One enemy remaining.
ඉතින් ගහන. ඉතින් ලෙජ. තුලේ ගහන ඇතුලේ ඉන්නේ. ඔයි.
අම්බෝ අල්ලන්න.
Match point.
Your head is in the guillotine. Now pull.
Yes, me under the
Reloading.
I need this. My thanks.
උඹට මේකක් ඕනේද?
මොකද?
එන. මේ වැන්ඩල් එක කියන්නේ ෆුල් ෂීල්ඩ් එකත් එක්ක.
For you, hermanita.
Cover going out.
ඔයද?
Blinding.
Where are you?
They found my wire.
Bring them down.
Bring them down.
Not ready yet. Not ready yet. Cover going out.
Yeah, you almost smoke කරා.
Spike down. B. Last player standing.
මේ මූ ස්මෝක් කරනවා බලන්න. ඒ ඉන්නවා. අනේ.
බ්‍රෝ එකයි ගහන්න තියෙනවා බ්‍රෝ. ගහදේ.
ගල් මේ සොටි වර මිස් වුණා බා.
Feel the strain. Block it out.
ගහදේ. මේ මට normal වැන්ඩල් එකක් දිය. අම්මට මේ රේනක මූ සෝව ගාව තියෙනවා.
සෝ?
ඔව්.
සෝ
වැරදුනා.
ඕකේ.
easy අපි මට ගෙලවලා දී සීන් නැති.
Need a drop.
ඒක කරනවා මචං.
Reloading.
ඒක කරනවා හැබැයි මේක අන්තිම ගේම් එක.
ස්පින් දෙක හස්ට.
B වල ඉන්නවා.
Still in sight. Shadows traveling.
Camera taken out.
අනේ ඒක දෙන්න මෙයා.
Shadows traveling. Scatter.
අපේ ස්පෝන් දුවන්ද බා?
ඔව් අපේ බිලෙන්.
Spike planted.
අර බලන් ගිරි බලේ.
Not ready yet.
Where
Not ready yet. Cover going out.
ඔඩෝ ගැව බා මට වෙයි කරා බං. පෙට්ටි ඇතුළේ ඉන්නේ.
Last player standing.
මට කීකි. උඩට බන්දිටි.
මට ඕමෙන් බීක් කරා බං. උඩට මේ කාමෝරි කොහමද?
One of my cameras is broken. Oh, okay. It's fine.
සේව් ගහන්න එක. නැතුව බෑ.
ඉතින් ගහලා ඊළඟ
That's down there. උන්ට. උන්නේ දෙක මල මගුලයි. අයියෝ ඇන්නේ.
ඔය පැත්ත සයිඩ් එක දාලා එන්නේ බාබා.
බලමු.
Shadows traveling.
බලහන් ඉන්නවද කියලා.
Careful there.
අදෝ ඕමෙන් ලංකාවේ බා.
අනේ ගේම් බීගෙන
Still in sight.
Fire in the hole.
එකට දෙන්නේ මැරලා ඉන්නේ. ඒ ට්‍රැප් දාන්න කවුරුත් නැහැ.
පොටේටෝ තමයි තන.
පොටේටෝ නේද රයිට් එක ඇතුලේ.
සයිට් එක ඇතුලේ බා. Planting.
Can you do that?
Spike planted. Last player standing.
මට සිරියනවා.
ඒ අවශ්‍යම රවුන්ඩ් එක.
Remember, they're only human.
Reloading.
මෙවුන් ගහන ඔක්කොම එපන.
Reloading.
උඹ මේ ඔක්කොම රෙජිමෙන්ට් ටික දහන් සහි මෙතන දහන්කෝ.
මම උන් කවර ෆුල් සේව් එකක් ගියේ තමයි.
මට හිතෙන්නේ මේ පැත්තට ඒක. සල්ලිත් තියෙන එකේද?
දාර සේව් එකක් ගියුක් ඈ. සයිඩ් රවුන්ඩ් දෙකක් විතර. දුන්නේ අපිට
Cover going out.
Careful there.
Enemy and attacker spawned.
ගාල දුවනවා.
මෙහෙ බා.
You are powerless.
මට යන්න.
Enemy. Reloading.
I know exactly where you are.
Last player standing.
ඔක්කොමලා ලෝ ඈ. මේ කේෝ 40යි.
Spike planted.
ඔතන මගේ වැන්ඩල් එක.
One enemy remaining.
අයියෝ.
අතෝ නයිස් බා.
nice.
Switching sides. Overtime.
There you go.
නෑ.
මට බත් 14ට 16ක් ගියා කලින් ඒකෙත් පරාද.
ගහ මේක කොහරි ගහ මේක ගහ.
හරි අමාරුයි සයිට් එක ඇතුළට එන්න.
මේක කොහොමද KOI රේදුයි මෙතන දානවා කොහොමද මේක දෙකම.
ලැබ්බේ අල්ඩියා සෙට් වල බරුගේ නැත්තම් ගහන් තිබ්බ ස්පිල්ටි මේක.
Shadows traveling.
Reloading.
අයියෝ මොන හුත්තක්ද භූමිය නවන්නේ. උතන ස්මෝක් කරලා අපි යන්නේ කොහොමද?
Cover going out.
Hello. Smoke there.
Not ready yet.
Raise the main. Grenade take a mob.
Not ready yet.
Enemy
Right
spotted.
Go.
Range now. Nice. Gahan mo beka dia te odin tino dia gahan mo.
අප්පා 80 බා. ये राइट ब्लैंक है
Yaman harus take mana. Kita
30 seconds left. Last player standing.
17යි බා. පුරුගේ ගියතේ තියෙන ගේම නෑ කනවා කවරා දෙනවා වගේ.
Switching sides. Match point.
I'm the last thing they'll see before they die. Lucky them.
මොකද්ද අපට උනේ? යකෝ ලීඩ් එක තියන් හිටියනේ. මොකක් හරි වුණා.
එකක් දෙකේ ලීඩ් එක තිබ්බේ කොහොමද ගැහුවා අන්තිමට.
Now, where to set up shop?
ඔහෙට ඒක මට හිතෙන්නේ.
Cover going out.
ඔය පැත්තේද?
ඕ ගේයෝ ගියවල දේ. ගේයවල දේ.
අඩෝ අල්ලන් හිටන්.
ඕමෙන් 80 බා.
සයිට් එක ඇතුලේ ප්ලාන්ටින්. වේස් ප්ලාන්ටින්.
Spike down A.
Shadows traveling.
Spike ही वाला fight करे तो
Last player standing. Spike planted.
वो already smoke के जमाना अभी गैमट में घाला था.
One enemy remaining.
Shadows traveling.
वालों की झूठा भी नहीं man. No time.
Aduh.
Attackers win.
ඕවම ගිහිල්ලා ආයි වරේ මන්නම් කිය. දන්නවා? තව එකෙක් සෙට් කරගමු. අඩෝ 33ක් ගියේ.
14ක් අඩුණා.
Good night guys. Good night.
Hey, good night, good night.
මේ එකෙක් ගානේ ප්‍රොග්‍රෑම් කරගෙන ඉන්නවද ප්‍රොග්‍රෑම්?
बात तो सही है सही बात
मेरा दोनों देखेगा
क्या
अरे वो पूछ रहा
यार आज भाई आज छोटा मेरा तो 0.5 भाई लेट्स गो
1 सेंटीमीटर
सॉफ्ट या हार्ड 1 सेंटीमीटर सॉफ्ट या हार्ड
टेलीस्कोप
भाई बड़ा है भाई बहुत बड़ा है
वो
गिनी
Cover this area. Now that's a no. Hold your positions. Negative. Incendiary out. Grenade out. Throwing fire.
तेरे माँ को चोद के तेरे माँ को तेरे माँ तेरे तेरे माँ तेरे तेरे माँ को तेरे माँ को तेरे माँ को चोद के
क्या पाइए
Thank you. I'm taking point. Thank you. Throwing fire. Decoy. Laying down smoke. Roger. Deploying flashbang. Grenade out. Grenade out. Roger that. Throwing a grenade.
सारे हिजड़े आए दाढ़ी मूछ बनवाए अरे आ गए साले मैंने काली है दिया दिया दिया दिया दिया दिया दिया
Need support now.
अरे बम्बर लोड़े प्लांट क्यों नहीं किया बम्बर लोड़े
बम्बल लोले बम्बल लोले
चीन टबाक डम डम
अरे बम्बर लोड़े प्लांट तो कर रहा
चीन टबाक डम डम चीन टबाक डम डम
On the brink of double digits.
This move, okay? How often would you get locked up in this position and think, okay, I'm just going to chill, let my teammates come and help me? No, he goes out wide for this. He knows there's going to be multiple players on his screen, but they... There's going to be multiple players on his screen, but they come to help him. He hits that spray transfer, and Mongols hit 9.
Getting double digits should now be easy. We're talking upgraded pistols for Vitality without Kevlar. 3 players behind it, 9-10. Not satiated yet. It is bloodlust from an Opper who is making a highlight reel with rifles, but he's gonna get caught by this P250 bottom middle. All good, Senzu will pick it up. And when Senzu hits that top rope, he's gonna catch Flamesy top mid, bomb down, drops late to the party, doubling the rounds of Vitality.
Senzu on 17 frags here in this major final. 17 frags in this major final. From a total collapse of the last major to a winning position at this one. The question was, when would they find the breakthrough? Mentally, it's the hardest part of the game. It's the other half. Everybody on Vitality has gone through hell and back trying to figure out the mental side of this game, and they've done a fantastic job of staying near the top, even on their lows, picking up a trophy every year, and now pushing towards that era.
What he did. Where can be
Mongols are the youngest team here, so you think maybe they take an extra couple of years before the players start maturing, maybe one more roster move. No, it looks like they found their 5.
Or if they really got lucky, maybe at the start of the second half of this year. A little more time to figure out Vitality is what we thought everybody needed. 10 goes deep, and it's going to be Apex sidelined early yet again. We saw the Mongols break through with their first gun round on their T side. Vitality had a high hope of doing the exact same, and if you want to do it now, it's off this 4v5.
Even though Apex isn't the top fragger on the team, taking out the IGL, especially someone like Apex, such a big voice, calling from dead is so difficult. If there's someone you want to tilt, it's Apex. I don't think it's easy to do, but Flamesy is somebody who people have referenced, past teammates, as he could be the next IGL on the team. He can be the second biggest voice. He didn't have the maturity or the experience, but he's gotten there now.
45 seconds, top con smoke goes down, gives them a little room to work within it, so they thought. 910's got other ideas, and nothing comes from free at the moment.
No, these shots are filthy.
Right back to the top, a ticket he'll go. They're gonna try to slam their way through it. Over top of the staircase goes the bomb, still just stuttering out. Senzu puts that M4 right against the smoke, and there seems to be no open room. There seems to be no solution at the moment.
Taking off angles on fading smokes, peeking off of ticket on these timings. Going deep on B. Mongols are playing to win.
It is active, confident moves. It is constant pressure. It is fearless Counter-Strike being weaponized against the world's #1.
(11-5) for the Mongols.
We saw Mao's embarrass Vitality on the second map of that semifinals, but we thought to ourselves that was the team who has the most reps against Vitality. The one that was slowly piecing together some kind of comfort zone. No comfort whatsoever. 910 hits another.
He doesn't miss
shots. And so this space dries up. He will do it all if he has to. As the others fall for him, no help is coming from Vitality. Calls the emergency services. Vitality lay dead ahead. There is no resuscitating this map.
Posterized for map points. With history upon history on the line, you know who to call.
Double op setup comes up from the two players with 19 kills a pop. It is a rare sight to beat Vitality in a map. It's another to embarrass them. They rose through the floor today with confidence. Those grins drained from their faces. We're gonna get another pop-up through connector. Is there any chance that Vitality make this a game? Is there any chance that they avoid total collapse in the face of the Mongols? Mirage their map pick, and you can see the confidence. You can feel the confidence. 910 yet again into that kill feed. Will he ever stop? Him and Senzu combining with the Ox yet again. Techno backs turned to him, and the headshots follow through. No respect. It is Vitality that is dead on arrival. Mongols shock the world. Map 1 in their back pocket. Their dreams on the line, and no sign of slowing down.
Their best win over Vitality yet. They take their map pick for the first time in this head-to-head, and they do it on the biggest stage.
what is it like sitting right there, playing the way you are, with everyone here cheering for the Mongols?
Well, it feels so amazing. In the end, we won the first map, but the match is not done yet.
It's not done yet, so I'll let you go. Thank you very much, Techno. Still one more to go.
It's not done yet, but talk about a fearless face from the Mongols on map number 1. I am simply stunned, Maui, to put it up not only to the world number 1s like that from the Mongols. First time they've managed to take their map pick versus Vitality, and they do it on the most grand of stages.
I am stunned. I am flabbergasted. I'm downright shocked that the Mongols came out with that much force. That was an unbelievable show of skill and show of nerve. The fact that the whole story with Senzu for the entirety of the last 9 months has been, when is he going to get it together against top teams in the world on big stages? And he absolutely obliterated them. But it wasn't just him, it was a team effort. I'd say every single person on the Mongols had contributing moments. And I'm going to say, I don't think Vitality, they definitely didn't feel like themselves on that stage.
This is the greatest map of Counter-Strike the Mongols has ever played. To do it in this scenery, to do it in this game, to do it with everything that's at stake, to have Senzu finally coming live, to have 9-10 blistering all over the place, to have Blitz in the beginning of the game, keeping the Mongols alive and keeping them competitive. Everything came together for the Mongols. They played the best Counter-Strike this team has ever played, and what a time to do that.
It's insane, right? Because we're talking about Vitality having the start that was ideal for them in this particular map, and then Mongols just absolutely running away with it. Flawless CT side as well. This is stunning. There's a reason why we're lost for words in this moment.
At first, it really felt like, oh no, like Vitality's gonna just make it a slaughter. Then we see a round from Mongols. Then they start chipping away. Close victories, ones that are won down to the last couple players. But then they just start gaining momentum and they start just winning handily. And yeah, Freya, that CT side, you're right. That was not even close. And in this one, round 8, this is another round that kind of felt like this could go the way of Vitality. But then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, Blitz and Techno connecting for a 2 versus 4. And Techno in this ice cold Pim.
Ice cold, just like an interview. You know, he's a man that doesn't show a lot of emotions, but the way he's positioning himself, getting the first kill, well aware where the second player can be at as well. But look at this positioning as well. He's proactively looking for the duel, proactively seeking the duel. He's not afraid. He doesn't care that he's up against Messi. He doesn't care that he's up against Vitality. He's going to win out that round by proactively take the fight to Vitality. And that's exactly what the Mongols did throughout the entirety of the game. They were the ones taking the fight to Vitality. They weren't sitting back and waiting for it to come to them. Nah. They wanted to win on their own terms, and they did.
I'm so glad that it's Techno 2 to do it, because so many people have been calling for his head because his numbers are low, okay? Like, it's fair to admit that his numbers have been low, but he's always been a team player. He's always been a guy that runs in first. If there's no flashbangs left for the Mongols, he's the guy that's just sent on a really suicide entry mission, and then all of the other players collect the kills in his wake. So for him to have pop-off moments like that, you know the skill's always been there. Like, his first bullet accuracy is crazy. I love the presence of mind, though, to go for all these repositions in the 1v1.
Even when the Mongols didn't have the ideal weaponry on their side, it still didn't matter for them, Maui. We've got round number 11, a perfect illustration of, Mongols just going for it, not giving a damn where Vitality is in this one.
No, I mean, this one was also just so ridiculous. I felt like Vitality, they had to recover the half here, but 1-for-1 trade at the beginning of the round. But this is just a great crunch onto the B-bomb site. Senzu finds a Apex that is really just hunting for information, but the Mizzino Deagle that comes out here to just chime in, like, he 90-degree turns to take out Mezzi, and even more just insult to injury as Rops is already, everybody's in rotating positions. Like, they knew what was coming, Vitality, but Mongols, they just took the fight right to him and they hit their shots.
They did hit their shots, and it's also a sharp contrast to what we saw when they were playing in the quarterfinal versus Na'Vi. CT side of Mirage, it was Rops playing exceptionally well as an anchor position. Messi, dare say, overperformed as well, had a fantastic CT side. Today, he was nowhere to be found. There were a couple of moments this round alone as well where, yes, it's not to be expected from Messi to get a double kill right here, but that's what he did in the quarterfinal. That's what he did in the semifinal, and that's what Vitality were missing here on the CT side. Some of those individual, the anchor players, in particular, Rops and Messi, didn't have a great showing compared to what they did in the quarterfinal and in the semifinal.
Yeah, let's wrap up the story of that first half. We've got round number 12. Once again, Techno really showing up, paying off in dividends.
I mean, the fact that Techno ended this game with 67 ADR, was it like How's that even possible? Like he's getting all of these clutches, he's getting all of these super high impact moments, and to one-tap Mezzi at the very end of the half to close it. Like, I love that Senzu is the one that's just shocked that he's sitting next to Techno, but usually it's the other way around.
Usually it is the other way around, but we got to give it up to Senzu as well. You know, Techno, big man of the first half. Senzu, second half. He was the biggest point of conversation coming into this grand final because he's been stepping it up in the playoff. He's been criticized for not always showing up in the playoff. The Mongols have had a habit of not playing their best brand of Counter-Strike in the quarterfinals and in the few semifinals they've been in. Senzu has been the guy who's had the biggest drop-off, and in particular versus Vitality, every time they faced him, he's been the one player who haven't been able to step up to the occasion. Tonight, though, on Mirage, he was firing on all cylinders. It felt like Senzu didn't care about that. Felt like there's never been an issue. It felt like there's never been a complex whatsoever, Maui. He was hitting all the shots, taking all the duels, and I love that. Every single package you're going to see from this game, every single highlight you're going to see from this game, it's the Mongols proactively seeking the fights.
You look at the highlights there from Senzu, and that's what you got in highlight packages for Senzu in a group stage, in an opening match of a tournament. We had rarely seen it on the big stages. Even though victories versus Pain versus FaZe, you could make the argument, and you could sincerely make this argument, that they're not top teams, they weren't in top form, and that it was always these better teams that just really put him in the dirt, made him look like he was not a player deserving of a top 20 placement at all as an individual. But these kinds of games, you see the full potential of Senzu on display.
Now, I'm going to be honest with this one. We were sprinting from the green room up here when we heard the crowd absolutely erupt. This is the 9-10 ace. We've got round number 17 ready to queue up for you guys, whilst the Mongols fans are cheering behind us. I want to see this one in person because all I could hear was just the screams of the crowd.
Well, 9-10 had a fantastic game as well, and this round is empathizing that entire thing, right? Hitting all the shots with the AWPs, being flashed off positions, and again, look how he's walking into the duel. Look how he's forcing the Vitality players to fight him. And the fact of the matter is, he's just pulling out the duels, going for it again. They're playing with full confidence. I hate to use that word, you know, in a sense that, yeah, players have to play with confidence, and it's such a vague term, but I think this game is a great reference for that. All the Mongols players were feeling themselves, they were playing with confidence, and they believed that every time they took a fight, Mauri, that they were actually the better players than Vitality.
I just love that 9-10 continuing to be the best player in these playoffs.
He's en route to be the MVP of this tournament.
That is the most unbelievable storyline, that he humbled FaZe, that he made Pain look pedestrian, and now he's sticking it to Vitality. Like, if you took the nameplates off, if you didn't even know that this was Vitality in the server, you think this is just some random Mongolian team that the Mongols are beating down on.
It's crazy. It's crazy to see 9-10 play this well. It's crazy to see the Mongols play this well, but I also do want to say it is map one. It is their own map pick. It is Mirage, and so far in this tournament, they've looked hella good on it. They haven't lost on it. They haven't given up double digits. We expected Vitality to come in here and probably beat the Mongols 2-0, but if there was a ticket to buy your way into this grand final for the Mongols, if there ever was a world where they could potentially dream about winning the entire thing, they had to win Mirage. It's the fashion they win in that's impressive.
Yeah, I mean, what was lacking for Vitality in this one? Because obviously we saw this happen. There was a little fumble versus Mouse, but that was map number 2. When you're starting a series off like this, a grand final at that, are we worried for Vitality moving on to map 2?
I feel like this is a rare game where I saw ZywOo start kind of slow, and he sort of caught up, but he didn't actually ascend. Usually you get that point maybe 7 rounds in, 10 rounds into a game where ZywOo just starts getting 2K after 3K. And, you know, I don't want to boil it all down to him. It's a team game. Mezzi wasn't getting too many kills on his anchoring positions towards B either, but usually he's the guy that just saves them. He is the savior of this team. And this time around, he was getting kills on Techno, actually one of his 1v2 clutches against ZywOo. Like, he tapped him out as he was waiting for ZywOo to peek into an angle. So those kinds of moments are all fading away along with that pressure.
Yeah, not necessarily getting worse from Vitality just yet. Tournament where they just completely lose it. We had Apex standing here yesterday in this exact position saying that, yeah, I don't know what happened on Inferno against Mouse. We didn't show up whatsoever. Then we all saw what happened on map number 3. We all saw what happened when they bounced back immediately into it. So they've shown they can do that. Same happened in the group stage. Legacy, they lose 13-3 and think, what is going on? Then they went on a clean sweep and just destroyed everyone. So in terms of Vitality and where they're at right now, that is one to forget. There's nothing they can take away from Mirage, and Houston does too. They have to forget all about it, and then they have to make another bounce back, which in fairness, they have done twice.
Yeah, you've just got to move on at this point. Put this one in the rearview mirror, but looking forward to Dust 2, it is a curious pick for Vitality, right? There was a case to be made that maybe they should have been going with the tried and tested new. What's your takeaway from this pick?
So the argument against it is that the Mongols have won that twice in a row against Vitality. However, I feel like if you've been so good at it with every iteration, all of the players he's had, it donning the Vitality jersey. So for him to move away from it here, to me, it's a sign of he recognizes this matchup and they can't find a solution. So going to Dust 2, it almost, in a weird way, feels like you're trying to fix something that isn't really that broke against other teams. It's just been broken against Mongols. All in all, I am a bit scared for Vitality. I know they have the potential to bounce back. I wish it was on Duke though, just because they can settle down. They can read it so much better because they control so many of the situations so much easier and comprehensively. The situation so much easier and comprehensively than Dust.
I slightly disagree in the sense that they have to start on the T side if they were to go on Nuke, and I don't think that would be great right now for Vitality. It's harder, you know, to get into the game on the T side. On a map like Nuke, you do face a potential situation where you lose the pistol, you lose the first buy round, and then you find yourself on a very difficult T side with the Mongols playing on all cylinders. So in a way, I'm almost happy that it's Dust 2. That's an open map. That's a map where all players can express themselves. So if everything we talk about, with Saivu being the greatest of all time, with FlameC having impact, with Messi, you know, getting the flowers that he finally deserves, with Rubs being a fantastic signing, that's a map that is basically enabling all players to express themselves at any moment because it's such an open design. So if Vitality truly is the better team with the better players tonight, at least they get a chance to show it.
But either way, Mongols now just one map from making history here in Austin. But it's going to be a tough feat to be achieving as Dust 2 does await on the other side of this break.
I've got Navi legend and major champion Zeus with me here, live in the grand final. Zeus, what do you think of this crowd? What do you think of this culture?
Hello guys, very happy to stay here. It's like very big tournament in the arena. Crazy major and very many people, you say, really many fans Counter-Strike. I don't know why, because it's not popular game in USA, but here it's like full stadium and I very I like here. I like it. This crazy emotion. It's cool.
We do love that. I got to ask you.
But it's crazy. Mongols maybe win this major. What? I don't know why. This crazy.
He doesn't know why. We don't know why. We'll wait and see what happens.
I'm sure the crowd would love to be seeing that become a reality, but one more map separates them from potentially sealing that fairy tale run. That is going to be Vitality's map pick, though. Dust 2, Mongols choosing to start on the T side of things. How does that tee us up coming into the second map, Jason?
Well, first of all, I mean, you gotta, like 9, 10, and Senzu have actually showed up. That was a big point for us, so that's going to be a dangerous point for Vitality. And you put them on a map like Dust 2, Dupree, you know the open space, the skill can shine. Vitality might have actually walked themselves into a trap, and this map could be very, very dangerous.
I'm very excited to see if Mongols can keep up the high level, because Vitality was nowhere defined, but they were shell-shocked at the Mongols' sheer aggressiveness and the way they turned up on Mirage. Apex was probably the only one that decided to show up on this server, and his teammates has let him down a little bit. If there's one thing that can get Apex fired up, that is when his teammates is not playing well, and I guarantee that is a talking point that they've had throughout the break.
I bet that was a very intense talk they had in between the maps. Apex was probably on their ass right now because they just got punched in the face, and the fun thing is, with champions, when they get punched in the face, they come back harder, and we've seen Vitality do it a number and keep him down for the entirety of Dust 2, but ZywOo can carry this team to a third map.
I think he undoubtedly can, but there's a hell of a lot of people cheering for the Mongols, not only in this arena, but all the way over in Mongolia. This is coming at you live from Ulaanbaatar, the capital city, 4 in the morning. Look how many people have shown up. That gives me chills, that gives me goosebumps.
This is absolutely madness. What a support they get from their home country, and also what a support they get from the crowd in here.
Yeah, I mean, why not? How can you not after that first map of play? That's been so exciting. That's the crazy thing. Watching them show up on a stage and not have any fear in the grand final. They've beat all the questions we had for them in this run, and now in the major final, they're reaping the rewards. They've turned the corner. They're not afraid of the fights, they're not afraid of the names, and they're having fun dumpstering Vitality.
And they can feel it. You can see the motions going on the Mongol side. Usually it's a team that doesn't show too many, but right now they are feeling it. They're feeling everything inside the server. They feel their teammates, they can feel the hype. Everything is just going crazy.
I'm curious to see how the live odds have shifted now that the Mongols took that first map handedly for the first time probably in history in this head-to-head. They're the favorites, but is that the reality? Are we going to 3 maps, or do the Mongols take it in 2?
We're definitely going to a third.
I can't see a team like Vitality not letting this go to a third, not taking it to a third map.
Well, potentially the Mongols have an opportunity to make history here tonight, but it's going to be a tough challenge on Dust 2.
You can believe your eyes, Austin. This is indeed happening. 1 map in the Mongols' back pocket.
This could have been Astralis versus Ents or Berlin, or it could have been them versus Avangard, a match that's ended 2-0 to the favored team, but instead we got Mongols taking a map, already making history here. But Apex said it after this whole long season of winning. Nothing is without the best of 3, the final, the grand final here at the Major. No career is complete without a Major. No Major is complete without a crowd. No crowd is complete without noise. So Austin, let's get loud!
Dust 2 is where they rebound if they're gonna put up any sort of fight. Vitality, folks, down a map. But the desk said it. When the favorites get hit that hard, sometimes they come back swift.
Yeah.
So let's see if they can. Because there's no doubt in my mind that they feel like a shell of themselves after that ass whooping on Mirage. Rop sits sits down in lower tunnels. And he will wait 3 players ahead of him. Those dual Berettas ready to roar, ready to get this game back under wraps. But instead he's toppled, and so Vitality will get a single-man advantage, and the Mongols have a chance to redirect. But not for long. Flashbang off of Catwalk, well-timed. Unfortunately, Flamesy unable to get the kill right there with it.
Yeah, they get the info, but it's only worth so much in this spot still early in the round. This duel will be the next most important. Oh, and I don't know if that's one-way street on the information, but you see, maybe it wasn't.
He's still looking. Oh my God, this is.
Maybe it wasn't.
He's still looking. Oh my God, this is timing. This is timing.
Oh, he missed him on the pole. He could not see him.
Turns and shoots him in the back of the head, so we go 4 versus 2. Much needed pistol here, just for the spirit of Team Vitality to come alive on this second map. Because Mirage was miraculous. Not just a win for the Mongols, but a total shutdown of the world #1. But don't you remember this exact same feeling?
That's even scarier when, yeah, you think about the scoreline. It was so much propped up for Vitality's side, even by that pistol in their conversions. So they know they've got a lot of work to do, and it's the kind of game where, you know, you wish you could hear what Apex said to his team, because that's when he gets the most fired up.
I would pay for that pep talk.
Yeah, yeah. And we've also seen him be very gracious to his teammates in their dark moments recently, only adding to their resilience, I'm sure.
Whether that's in between rounds or in between maps, if you want to be remembered as one of the greatest in-game leaders of all time, then you need to be a leader of men. You need to know the human psyche and how to pull players out of those dark pits of disappointment and self-doubt. It's made easy versus pistols. We saw Vitality confidently taking these sorts of fights at the beginning of Mirage. They will do the exact same. We walked the same road as we did at the start of map 1. 2-0 start Vitality.
Yes, it's clean, and there's no plant on this round like we saw last time. Money's going to come in a little bit slower. We've seen some heaters from the Mongols on Dust 2, but no one's testing the map pool of Vitality in general. This is a series that's destined to go 3 maps, dare I say.
That's a bold claim.
It can all change with a little change of scenery. Vitality will call that one a warm-up and move on. Let's see if Mongols can give them an early shock here.
Nothing from Mezzi on the spam. They're already all climbed up. Everybody for the Mongol squad, prepped and poised to hit this site. And off a few pieces of utility, they're ready to roll. So Apex with a FAMAS and a well-placed grenade. That is a good amount of damage across the board. Another piece of utility hits the perfect point of that pack. And now Flamesy has lost his teammates within that site. Somehow 910 connects to the headshot. Flamesy closing this distance. Wild move for him to get into the action off of the flash. It takes down the front runners. Chance of the recovery. But again, it's this early damage that's stacked against them. And so Vitality will successfully shut down that first gun round.
Yeah, that was excellent from every perspective. All the utility, all the peaks, all the teammates rotating in. Great use of the HEs here. And sometimes the Mongols, HSP is so good. You get them low, it doesn't matter. You still have to finish off the frags. Well, here they do it.
Look at that cash.
Specifically for a cat take. That is game planning.
Bada boom, bada bing. A bombardment as they tried to get out from that smoke.
3 grenades on the ramp. Not ones in CT spawn, to be used slowly.
Half buy in response, send to scout.
That looks like a slight risk. Normally see the cache of utility in CT spawn.
Sure.
But what did we see from the Mongols last game? They took lots of slight risks. They took lots of off angles. They took fights on their own terms. That's what won them the map. And I'm sure that's what Vitality are telling themselves for this game.
Throughout the different stages of this major, we have seen the Mongols and Senzu with that scout on this map pull off crazy mid-kills. Fun Vitality, I'm not trying to sign up for that fight. There is not a whole world of tools to work with for the Mongols. They meet smoke towards tunnels at 50 seconds.
Senzu, professional hybrid here on the scout.
Yeah, it's a team that taps into that double op when they can. More than most nowadays.
Absolutely.
Senzu scout notorious.
Might be the only team that does it with their star rifler, though.
Sure.
That's something a little different.
Robs will get there in the end, but as he goes for the reload, it would make sense for them to pop and pounce right here, right now. Bit of a contest towards the door, held back by the mid support. Rocks back flat, all's good.
Crushing.
For Vitality. This one, no point of entry.
Stay focused, stay alert, Mongols. This will not be easy.
It'd be one thing to step up to this challenge, this Goliath that is Vitality, if you already had at least some sort of trophy case to go for. But how many teams do we see step to the brink of victory only to crumble before they can take that most important final step?
It almost always happens, absolutely. Rare moments, sometimes in America it happens in history. And we treasure those moments because they are so rare, but rare for a good reason.
That beast will be on the Mongols' back all series long. Apex keeping it mobile. Mongols leaning back.
There's nothing that'll keep you focused, though, like knowing your family's up at 5 a.m. watching your game. Mezzi, here's a great tactic. Tail end of the smoke.
He's going to put one down right in front of him, try to change up the spot.
They'll blow it open and reveal the plans.
A wealth of grenades on the other side of this, but the Mongols aren't chucking them out just yet, and Mezzi leaning away from that climb up as Mongols go over top. So it's positioning for them, but don't forget, Bomb still sits outside of the tunnel, so this round cannot suddenly become a full commitment just yet. And it feels like Vitality's willingness to continue to press themselves up against this underdog has to be their flex. So we see the challenge. We get a glimpse of Zywoo signing up for fights, but nobody's home behind that smoke, so he'll sit back on the angle.
This duo right here, Robs and Mezzi working together to stop this split. They've got to call for some help.
Here it is, double volley. Great shots from Techno. Tough job for Mezzi. And so he'll shut down the mid play, but total mid control goes over to the Mongols. They are comfortable inside of that B site. 5 rounds into play on Dust 2. And the Mongols look to secure their first, but if 910 goes down here, and he will to Apex, coming at this from the CT spawn, knowing damn well that Techno's still in tunnels, they can take the test to the bomb site in a flurry. This is Vitality trying to play in a flash, working it up, moving quickly, and killing the support away from Senzu.
It must be him.
No multi-frag this time. 5-0 straight from the favorite.
Oh, lots of good damage. Didn't find the clip off. Flamesy coming in from long was a thing that caught 910 off guard. His teammate nearly could have died rotating in from Fastcat. But we see the opening kill tactic here for Vitality. This is good active defense. This is them playing to win, absolutely. And they had a hard time holding onto the site. But they made sure they didn't even really have to get into a retake situation. As soon as that bomb got planted, they were already there ready to fight. Mongols absolutely know how close they were. They got a breakthrough round last game to get them started. That's what they're looking for here. That's what they did versus Pain as well.
Exactly, almost damn near identical.
Yeah, they know how to create momentum. One timeout will get used.
You still have to be able to find that breakout moment. That one came close.
Team Vitality not going to get pushed over. Flamesy, 7 kills yet to die.
There we go. That's the kind of start the Vitality squad need. Across the board as well, there's already been this affinity for the B site, so Mezzi and Rops will continue to have their hands busy. Gonna take this chance blitz.
Really?
Mezzi has other ideas.
Full
and
eyes
now all
on
of a
it
sudden,
early.
they're looking for a fast reaction. Rops lines him up, a ton of damage, and support comes over quick. Senzu gonna take a lick at it though. It's both players still with low health, and Rops has got this one box to work with. All he needs,
like a
piece
machine.
of cover, piece of cake. 4 kills.
A frame before death on that last spray. Perfect hold by Rops. And this was watching Smoke's game plan here, holding on the middle, making sure Blitz can't come out. We saw him do that versus Mouse. Deep into overtime. Running out mid on a certain timing, looking for his duel. Vitality will not get caught off guard.
You know, 1 round ago, Rops did sort of get caught by exactly that. Player emerges, he goes down empty-handed. And if not for the retake, that was the breakout. But 6 rounds in a row for Vitality. And the Mongols are going to have to stomach this reality check. Sure, phenomenal map 1.
Oh, it's actually a little awkward. Molly comes out, 3 players intent on taking long control. Now, like moths to a flame, a little preoccupied with the idea that the push might come through. It's created the effect they're looking for.
Slightly off angle from Rob's going to catch them off guard. Good damage off the Tech-9.
Just Mezzy.
Still no smoke for the doorway though, so Mezzy's vision good enough to duel. Ooh, they get a dink on him as well, and then this perfectly timed play on a Blitz. Oh, with the low hook, he gets the player in the backdrop. That is a gift from Blitz.
How are you going to approach this? Zaiwu goes to the AK.
9-10 playing with a Tech-9. And they're worried about somebody trying to test the extremities. Bomb's ticking though. And with both players on the kit, we've got that smoke grenade still for Zaiwu. Molotov does not stop them from climbing through this window. Flames is going to try to limit test, but as he does, he gets bested.
Yeah, he found it.
And that is Vitality turned away. 7 rounds into regulation, and your Mongols have broken through.
There's Blitz playing a little chess. That one Molly took so much damage to throw on long. Kept the 3 long setup preoccupied for just long enough. Mezzy coming out of the B doors to watch mid. They isolated Rops. Not an easy guy to kill, whether he's alone or not, and they got him with him only taking 1 frag. One simple tactic.
I mean, that's the definition of a Tech-9 drive-by.
And he remains unconditioned.
Sure.
Last couple times they try to fight in the middle, Vitality have done a great job of breaking that smoke open, waiting for him to walk through. But they look unfazed. Still, just a drop in the bucket.
Okay, change up here, Mohan.
Yeah, we got the RAWPZ Rops.
Thoughts on that?
One of the hybrids on Dust 2 has gotten an ace that I remember with this gun.
Ooh, wall bang damage though.
Man, nobody saw anything. Uh-oh.
Oh, Rops!
Instant trade. Great shot on Senzu.
Talk about playing with danger. So you've got Zaiwu low, but at least 9-10's also sitting on a quarter.
It's the 2 hybrids down. Interesting. We'll see if it was worthwhile.
Let's let the experts work. Zaiwu versus 9-10.
Oh my gosh, look at the move. The risk that's being taken. We're talking major grand final here. The amount of smokes that are being walked through. The CTs think they can have a moment to themselves where they'll get some respect.
Not only do you have that walkout on long, but you've also got Techno into this same position that Blitz unraveled it all from, but Zaiwu doesn't like just sitting back. Thing is, he took damage there, 27 additional damage done. He survives that barely, puts a smoke down in front of his counterpart who carries that bomb. And we've seen them test smokes. They're looking to try it yet again. Flamesy sliding forward into the elbow lineup. It's right there for him. Sitting ducks. And so now as he jumps into the cover, his 10-1 score dropped to 2. And Xenio 1v3 into the op. Will he find him crouched down? Headshot to the player in the back. And that one looked damn close. But instead, Vitality find their rebound. Scoreline 7-1.
Inches away from landing that flick and putting it 2 rounds in a row together. The least likely op to see.
Man, we are playing confident Counter-Strike.
Yes.
Both from the Mongols, on the walk, out long, out mid, but also these moves from Zaiwu. That deep commitment out of Flamesy. Apex just crawling in the dirt through that CT spawn. Gun round right back, and we're gonna remain aggressive. The Mongols trying to continue to play with this tempo. It is pace on Flames to fall back away from the corner. He will get out, but not unscathed. Again, early map positioning for the Mongols.
They want to play expensive CS here. Only the finest equipment in for Vitality. The ops can be very impressive. You have to be careful because they can't have that same impact if it comes to a retake. These early round situations are so important. But as we've seen, the Mongols are walking out on a lot of angles. That's the perfect recipe to find your off frags.
Oh, that's a bad gap. Oh, a 9-10. That flashbang made him click.
He's hitting that every day of the week.
They go fishing for that, and this is where it gets a little scary for Vitality. Holding on to sites, going in for retakes now with 2 ops, this gun can become a liability.
But again, right, we get this proactive
They pulled the goalie. It's the right call.
They get out. Turning is Robs just in time to catch it. They've got a nade out, but Mzinho goes for the cross. And so they're going to leave this open line for Robs. And with the teammates' flash going inwards, Robs is not going to find anything more than the 2, but it's a fast move from Mezzi behind them. They are getting pushed into this bomb site. It is the Mongols corralled, this herd with their backs turned, dealt with swiftly. Senzu's response, but he's going to find the fire in front of him, and so he's got a hold. Nade takes him down to 10, and now he looks for Mezzi's head. A triple, and finally Senzu comes alive. This is his playoffs.
From a machine gun in groups to Senzu with the AWP. He makes history here for the Mongols.
You show him a shoulder and he will take your soul. Scout and pistols for Vitality. This game just opened up for the T side.
The wallets are empty.
They need the X Factor. They need that special Zywoo moment coupled here with Rops. Senzu looking to yet again get in with impact. His support comes up from top mid.
Oh, they take him
Zywoo
out.
with a shot that rocks Mongols for at least a moment. And in that moment, Flamesy's got his hands onto the AK-47. There are tools to be grabbed here for Vitality, but the op of 910 recovers it. That deep angle through the staircase of the tunnels, only his 4th kill of this map.
For a brief moment, they had info on all 4 players. Now
they're going back.
Keys will start to fan out. I don't know if this will be heard. Mzinho, will he walk into his grave?
Oh!
Yes.
Right
quick.
when you need him. Zywoo collects a second, and with it, a gun. Recovery mission in full effect here in round 10 of the half. Still a ton of utility for 910 to get them out of here. His kill in lower tunnels is why this one's still alive. Blitz finds timing on Apex. His counterpart bested. We go back 2v2.
A left turn. Blitz comes back. Senzu here to try to catch Zywoo, and the shadow works in his favor. Now it's got to be the 1-on-2.
At the very least, Blitz will play with bomb. And at the very least, he has them separated, but that clock ticks against him quickly. This man has digged deep into Mongolia to find talent to step up to the biggest stages, and it is time for him to shine. But with Mezzi on that back of the site, his hands are busy. All Mezzi's got to do is stop this plant. He'll step forward and do it, and that is the X factor needed. That is what Zywoo does.
Absolutely perfect timing. It's never flashy with the guy who's there just in time every time.
You just said it best. Every time this round started to go back to the Mongols, Zywoo made another move to try to win this round. First, stepping up off the connector. Secondly, over towards long doors. And then finding that free kill with shadow advantage inside of it. The Mongols spiral back to the half-buy.
Let's try to alley-oop 910. Going into lower tunnels, trying to pull that lung rotation. But Zywoo stayed vigilant.
Round like that sprinkled in for the Mirage victory of the Mongols. Now they get a taste of their own medicine. Sounds like Ulaanbaatar in here.
Better hear some damn horses.
No, sorry, just one goat. And he's playing much better this time around. 10-4
Yeah.
Zywoo at the moment.
Yeah, you had to, really contextualize a lot of rounds to give him credit in that last game. Good kills here and there, openers that Vitality needed, but ultimately, what was the score at the top? Abysmal.
Damn, this utility is just so well timed. Suffocating in a way, but
that's a miss.
Pistol will drop down into the CT spawn. This makes things curious. Oh! Get turned on. Zywoo does it right back. But in doing so, he's given up a chance for the push out from the catwalk, and plus now long control over for the Mongols. This is ZywOo attack from both ends. That's how you've got to best him. Together, they pinch on long. And so with lesser weapons, the Mongols put that bomb down, and a curious position here because it's a lot of money on the line for Vitality. They can take a chance at this retake. Mezzi's gonna get flashed through that smoke, and he'll get the one up close. How about the second in the background? Tries to chase him down, Rops will clean it up. And so we go clutch to clutch yet again. This is where Techno does his best. Missed op shot means Rops has an open door, closes in on that distance to the bomb, which is not planted for the upper. So it's real damn nice that he hits it when he needs it.
Can everybody on this team up? Oh, filthy shot from Mzinho, and a filthy response out of ZywOo, but ultimately look how overstressed his position was there on Carr. That split came in. And he can only spin around so many times. Oh, great find here.
These two going back and forth.
Yeah, brave move. It's a 2-ops. Coming in again, Mzinho has one.
In contrast, very little for Vitality, but they'll put it all on the line.
He actually just hot swapped. This push
opens the door for Apex to push, but all close proximity. ZywOo's back out, smoke down in front of him. You want it? Techno will take him. But what they don't know about is Apex, and so he'll drop that bomb with the on top mid, and then Mezzi's into the action. Now that is what we've come to expect. 9-3 on the half for Vitality.
कोई आवाज सुनी, कोई आवाज साले हैं? सुनी थी कोई आवाज तुमने भाई उस दिन? क्या क्या बनाते रहते हैं भाई ये भी। कोई आवाज सुनी थी तेरी ये क्या हो रही है? क्या हो रही है? अर्ली टुडाई ये मतलब फेमस हो गया है भाई पंकज, ये तो कुछ भी बनाते रहते हैं क्या इसके साथ? मैं भी अर्ली टू बेड चलता हूँ भाइयों, अब कर रहा हूँ मैं बंद। थैंक्स फॉर ज्वाइनिंग भाई, एंड सी यू सून।